Alt-Tab, JAWS Professional, Alt-Tab, LaTeX to PDF and MathJax example 1 Internet Explorer, LaTeX to PDF and MathJax example 1. LaTeX to PDF and MathJax example 1 heading level 2 LaTeX to PDF and MathJax example 1 Emma Cliff 2017 link contents link list of figures link list of tables link using this document. 1 visited link quadratic equations 1.1 link solutions to a quadratic equation 1.2 link the discriminant. Links list dialog, links list view, the discriminant. Solutions to a quadratic equation. Quadratic equations. Enter. Quadratic equations. Quadratic equations heading level 3 link. Page has 3 headings and 15 links. Heading level 3 link quadratic equations. A quadratic equation is an equation with the form of x squared plus bx plus c equals 0 math content where x math content represents an unknown functions. No more headings at level 1. Wrapping to top 1 quadratic equations heading level 3 link. Heading level 3 link quadratic equations. Blank. A quadratic equation is an equation with the form blank. A x squared plus bx plus c equals 0 math enter. Math content. Math viewer. Equation navigation. To move between partial expressions, press the arrow keys. To interact with a table, press enter. A x squared plus bx plus c a x squared a x squared. No more terms at this x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Escape. JAWS Profile tab. Quadratic equations dash Internet Explorer. Math content. Where x math content represents an unknown and math content. Enter. Math viewer. Equation navigation. To move between partial expressions, press the arrow keys. To interact with a table, press enter. A. Escape. Quadratic equations dash Internet Explorer. Math comma. B math content and C math content are known numbers with a not equal to 0 math content. Period. Heading level 4 1.1. Heading level 4 link solutions to a quadratic equation. A solution to a quadratic equation is a value of x math content such that the equation balances. The solutions to quadratic equations can be found by using the quadratic formula : x equals fraction negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Math content. Enter. Math viewer. Equation navigation. To move between partial expressions, press the arrow keys. To interact with a table, press enter. X equals fraction negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a equals negative b plus or minus this negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Numerate negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac b squared minus 4ac 4a c 4ac square root of b negative b plus or minus the square 2a denominator. No more terms at 2a. No more terms at 2a denominator. No more term negative b plus or minus the square period. Escape. Quadratic equations dash Internet X blank. Left parent 1 right parent blank. Example blank. For instance, the solutions to x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0 math content are table with 2 columns and 4 rows math content. Hence, table with 2 columns and 4 rows math content. Enter. Math viewer. Table navigation. To move between cells, use the arrow keys. To return to the parent equation, press escape. Table with 2 columns and 4 rows. X, column 1 of 2, row 1 of 4. Equals fraction negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 3 over 2 times 1. Column 2 of 2. No next table column. Equals fraction negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 plus 12 over 2. Row 2 of 4. Equals fraction negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 16 over 2. Row 3 of 4. equals fraction negative 2 plus or minus 4 over 2. Row 4 of 4. No next table row. Escape quadratic equations dash Internet Explorer math content. Blank. Hence. X equals 1 math content. Or. X equals negative 3 math content. Blank. Period. Blank. Heading level 4 1.2. Heading level 4 link the discriminant. Blank. Definition left parent discriminant right parent. Blank. Discriminant of a quadratic equation with coefficients a, b, c element of our math content is colon delta equals b squared minus 4ac math content. Enter. Math viewer equation navigation to move between partial equals delta equals b squared minus 4c 4a c. Escape quadratic equations dash Internet Explorer. Remark. Note that this is the expression beneath the square root symbol in the quadratic formula left parent. Same page link 1. Right parent. We can use the discriminant to determine the number of real roots of a quadratic equation. The number depends on the value of delta math content. As in table. Same page link 1. Period. Dash 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 separator. Table with 2 columns and 8 rows. Dash 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 separator. Dash 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 separator. Value of delta math content. Real roots. Dash 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 separator. Dash 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 separator. Delta greater 0 math content. 2 distinct. Delta equals 0 math content. 1 repeated. Delta less 0 math content. 0. Dash 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 separator. Dash 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 separator. Table end. Table 1 colon number of real roots of a quadratic equation given the discriminant dash 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 separator. Figure. Same page link 1. Shows an example of each possibility. Link 1. Period. Dash 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 separator. Graphic horizontal and vertical axes without scale with 3 separate quadratic graphs are shown. Graphic the leftmost quadratic opens upwards, crosses the horizontal axis twice, is labeled capital delta greater than 0 and is drawn in blue. Graphic the central quadratic opens upwards, does not cross the horizontal axis, is labeled capital delta less than 0 and is drawn in yellow. Graphic the rightmost quadratic opens downwards, touches the horizontal axis at a single point, is labeled capital delta equals 0 and is drawn in red. Figure 1 colon examples of quadratic functions with 0, 1 and 2 real roots. Dash 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 separator. Left bracket. Link prev. Right bracket left bracket. Link prev dash tail. Right bracket left bracket. Visited link front. Right bracket left bracket. Link up. Tab up link. Enter. LaTeX to PDF and MathJax colon example 1.